Just want to shift gears real quick to David Benavidez.
Yeah.
My answer for you, I mean, my question for you was gonna be real short and sweet, man. Who the hell gonna beat this dude, man?
I don't know. He is on a right nice wave, but the guys he fighting is inferior. He's fighting inferior competition. I want to see him against Bivol. I want to see him against Better Be. I want to see him with those type of guys. I think Zerda Ramirez should give him a pretty good fight, and I just want to see him do that. I David Benavidez, he's a warrior in there. He can fight. He gonna fight, and he got some lot of good attributes. He got good hand speed. Of course, he got good power, and he got the wanting to fight the best. But let's see. Let's see. Now I don't know what's going on with B-Ball. Is he still hurt, or how long he gonna be hurt? But Better Be, when is Better Be got a fight coming up too, right?
No, he doesn't. He was supposed to be on that card against Dion Nicholson, but
Okay, right.
it didn't happen. Yeah, it didn't happen.
Okay. He was supposed to be on that card. Okay, wow. So that'd have been straight murder if he'd have been on the card. But
Yeah.
so now let's just go. Now let's go to Better Beeve then. Better Beeve, let's go. Better Beeve is already at a high level. He fought a lot of champions. He ain't getting no younger. Let's fight. Let's make the fight with Better Beeve.
Does
Let's make the fight with Better Beeve.
does the Zerto fight make sense? To me, I'm just like, I don't really care for the Zerto fight. But does that make sense to you, man?
Well, listen, first of all, David Benavidez is a big guy. So he's going to be up around the weight where he don't really have to, he can stay more at a comfortable weight for him, more at and this guy is a unified champion, Zurdo Ramirez.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mexican, it's a Mexican versus Mexican fight. And it's a unified title fight. And like I said, yeah, he's tall. He's just as tall as David. So that's a good fight. I like Zurdo. He's a decent fighter.
Hmm. But is
But
is it more interesting than like B-Vol and Better Be?
no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a Concerto is like a it's not I would say, nah,
Hmm.
no. But because David Benavidez is looked at so high, they putting him somewhere. He needs to fight those guys. He needs to fight B-Ball and Better Be, because arguably they fights could have been draws. Either one of them could have been draws. So they only losses to each other. You know what I mean? They long reigning champions. B-Ball was a long reigning champion for years, at WBA. He Better Be was wrecking ball machine, went through some adversity. And, like I say, a lot of people thought he won the fight still, both fights. So you are light heavyweight now. So go ahead and prove at light heavy with the elite guys of that, because Bivol is seen as special and Better Be is seen as special. Zerto's not perceived as special,
Hmm.
and David Benavidez perceived as special. So let's get with the special guys.
Gotcha. What are your whole thoughts on, it's Canelo is saying that he wants the rematch with Crawford. He also said that, there's talks going on right now. I'm not sure if it will be in May or September. How does any of that like come across to you, man?
That's fake news. Canelo ain't said nothing. Nobody heard Canelo. That's just people putting that out there. These internet people just putting up a tag and saying that. Canelo has not said nothing about no rematch. That's just people just making up stuff to talk about.
So I guess in your view, do you think Canelo would want that rematch? I mean, if anything else,
No,
Canelo, when he loses,
no,
he always wants to run
no,
it back, man. You don't think he would run it
no,
back?
no,
Uh,
no.
well, would
I
you?
don't think he. I don't think that like his. It's not because of his heart, because of his guts. Like he want to do it, but there's no way he can win that fight.
Hmm,
He cannot beat Crawford. He
got
can't beat him. And he was trying. I was watching that fight. He was when Crawford was punching. He was punching when Crawford was punching. He was throwing to the body when Crawford was going to the head. He was trying everything he could, but then he didn't have no answer. And he said that I just didn't have no answer for him. So there's nothing going to change about Crawford, unless he something dramatic happened where he heard something, and it was something like that. But far as a Crawford as full, who gonna beat him? Nobody can beat him.
hmm. So if nobody can beat Crawford, and he is the
Mm.
pound for pound #1 guy in the world right now, I think a lot of people are
Yes,
expecting.
sir.
I think a lot of people are expecting Janibek to beat Lara. It's a 50-50-ish, probably 60-40 fight in favor of
I
Janibek.
got Laura. I got Laura. Janibek ain't look special in nothing. Janibek ain't look special
But Lara is
against
like
nobody.
Lara like what, 74, 75? Lara a little older, man.
But okay. But listen,
Mhm.
you see, Bernard Hopkins was still doing it at a high level, right? Beating them young guys. Beat Pascal was 30 years old. He was 46 or almost 50. Okay. And then Laura is a boxer. He don't take a lot of punishment. He's a boxer. And you never heard Laura messing up with no drugs or doing nothing like that. And he punching harder. He's sitting down on his punches and he's slick. He don't get hit. So I'm picking Laura to win.
Is that a fight that you think is, I guess I want to say, worthy of a Crawford? Like, do you think the winner of that is worthy of Crawford? Like, do you think either guy did enough to be in there with Crawford?
Well, sometimes it ain't about if you did enough. These guys are the champions, so whoever comes out is almost like they're gonna be the lineal champion, and they will be one belt away from the undisputed championship. So, you know, um, but hopefully, if the only thing I think that would intrigue Crawford is if somebody became undisputed champion, and then Crawford going there and fight one more fight for undisputed championship.
Um, before I let you go, I just really wanted to know, like, for the past, I want to say like 6 years, Crawford has fought just one time a year, and
Mhm.
that usually does not work out for a lot of guys, man. And guys will
Mhm.
always be like, I stay in the gym, I'm not rusty, blah blah blah, and whatever. And then fight night comes and they rusty as hell. Like, how is it that Crawford is able to fight one time a year, have a big fight, not even like tune-up type of guys, and it's just like, it's like this dude he's never rusty. Like, how is he able to kind of do that?
Because Crawford is always in boxing mode. He's always playing something. He's being active. So he's not just sitting around rusting away. He's always shadow boxing or he's always wrestling with somebody or he's always playing basketball. So he's keeping his you know what I'm saying? If you playing basketball, you keeping all your, you know what I'm saying, your alertness up there. You running up and down the court. You bumping. You know what I'm saying? You're using your physical strength in there, muscling your way to the rim. Like I say, stay shadow boxing, and that's just it. Crawford stayed doing something. So that's just it about Crawford. I think that's what helps him the most.